purpose. Kimberly has been in Mary Kay for 26 years as an independent sales director, 20 years as one of the charter ambassadors for the Mary Kay Foundation, and an active ambassador for Stand Strong here in San Luis Obispo County. Last year was awarded Businesswoman of the Year from the Commission Status of Women from the efforts of this nonprofit fashion event. And here we are, Kimberly Victor.
Oh my gosh. Hey, good morning. Woo-hoo! I'm so excited. Can you all believe that it is time? Oh my gosh. Well, it is an honor and a privilege to have this incredible venue this year. I hope you all enjoyed the pre-show. And thank you to MJ, sound engineer and design. You were amazing at putting that all together. This year, I have to be transparent with you all. I had doubts that we would be able to pull off any kind of an event like this. And if you all knew me, you knew that I am the farthest thing away from wanting to do anything techno-savvy. And here we are, 57 days later. We put this idea together, me and that amazing committee you saw a picture of. And I want to let you know, I could not have done it with each and every one of their efforts. They are amazing. They are inspiring. They have lifted me when I've been struggling, giving me all the tools that I needed to move forward. So thank you to each and every one of you. I appreciate you more than my heart can even consume right now. I really want to lift up all of our sponsors. County of San Luis Obispo, District 4. We thank you for your commitment in supporting us. The Rotary Club of Napomo, and of course, Grocery Outlet in Arroyo Grande. They're amazing. And True Value Garden over there in Arroyo Grande as well. We just thank you so much for your support. And to each and every person that is on today, and then of course that can't be on today, we just want you to know we appreciate you. And this could not have happened without each and every one of you. So right now, I'm going to switch over to some really exciting news. Hang tight.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kristen, and I'm super excited to be with you all today. I'm here to tell you about an amazing surprise that we have for you. You have all been entered into a cash rewards prize. So because you took the time and donated to this amazing cause today, we will be doing a raffle at the end of the event where everybody who is on this call will be entered to win cash rewards. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart for joining today and putting something towards this amazing cause. Now, you do need to be on at the end to win. So hang tight, pour another glass of bubbly, get comfortable, and get ready to see some amazing fashions from Cabby. And we will announce the winner of the cash rewards at the end of the show. So thank you all again for making your donations to Fashions for a Purpose. And Kimberly, throwing it back to you.
That's so cool. So I'm hoping that the only glitch we ever had, oh my word, I don't know how to turn off my cell. Be excited about that. Not my cell, my office phone. I want to, first of all, my heart is exploding. Can you just turn it on and turn it off? It's right there. Oh my gosh. Glitch number 2, get excited. Get the phone out of the office. I don't even know how to do that. My heart is exploding knowing what's coming up for you all shortly. You're going to hear from experts from our DA's office that handle domestic violence and human trafficking cases here in our Contra Costa County. And my hope for all of us is that we're educated on the extensive yet confidential resources available to each and every one of you. How you might be able to recognize someone in trouble, who to call for help, and how to keep you both safe in the process. I wish these had been available for me years ago during my personal struggles and situations. As a survivor, I'm eternally grateful for the people who invested in me to help me become strong enough to help others. I don't know if you recognized in that very first video, that was the first time I ever spoke out publicly about any abuse that I had ever had. And I attribute a lot of my healing to the Mary Kay Foundation and to Interface and to Stand Strong. And I applaud you for your efforts and all the things that you do for women just like me. I'm happy to announce next my, and all of that is to say that my honey and I will be celebrating our very happy 20-year anniversary next month. So I'm super duper excited that even after all those struggles, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and it is not an oncoming train. Get excited about that. To date, we have raised, get this, over $100,000 here in the San Luis Obispo County, which is providing safe, security, and resources to those women and children in need from domestic violence abuse. You may have noticed some of the pictures in the pre-show of the check presentations to Interface, to Stand Strong, and we also had some from Rise as well. And yes, Mary Kay has donated $80,000 of that to Stand Strong, Rise, and Interface, an additional $20,000 to Interface in just these last 6 years of my 7 years here in the Contra Costa County. Contra Costa, who am I? San Luis Obispo County. Contra Costa is where I grew up. We're making a difference. Each and every one, just by you being on today and recognizing some of the scenarios that maybe you just have never recognized before. And I know many of you have teenage children or younger children or grandchildren, and it's so important for you to just take light of what's happening in your neighborhoods, whether you're visiting us from back east or whether you're right here on the West Coast. Every year I brought up the idea of cyber stalking and human trafficking. Take note. These things could be happening in your neighborhoods, to your loved ones, in your workplace. Pay attention to the signs. Be the adult. It's okay to ask questions with your children, okay? It's really super important for you to do that. You need to know what's happening. Since COVID-19, think about this. We have had an increase in domestic violence with 6 times more calls to 911, and in our shelters, we're having an increase there as well. And just with the calls for the crisis line, which I'm now part of, which I'd never thought that I'd ever want to be that person to be on the phone with somebody in crisis in the middle of the night. And now I'm that person because of the strength and the guidance and the resources that I've been able to have. And what I want you to think about is these children that are home, not being able to go to school because of our current situation across the globe, being home with these people that are abusive, uncomfortable in their situations, not knowing where their next income might be coming from. And so not only are they hungry, they're financially struggling, and they have this abusive nature. And now their family they're all 3 at home 24/7. Can you even imagine the climate in that type of household? My heart weeps almost daily for all of this. And what I want you to know is those children, think about them 15, 20 years from now. I'm hoping that we can come up with some kind of a solution, a sign to be able to take care of those children now, protect them now, so that we're not going to see an increase in schools, violence in schools, increased random shootings, things like that, of these young people that are going to possibly have internal scarring from what's happening right now. I thank you again for being on today. I thank you again for taking heart and noticing what's happening in your neighborhood, in your families. And I want to reach over because I have a special surprise for you. I have, and you'll want to turn up your volume. I know we had some issues with the volume in the very beginning, but I want you to turn up your volume because her voice is very little in the beginning, but it does get better. And this person is so dear to my heart. Her name is Jessica Bear, and she is the Mary Kay Foundation board member. She is Mary Kay Ash's great granddaughter and a personal friend of mine. And I want to go ahead and share a little bit of something from her today.
Kimberly, I am so excited to join you for Fashions for a Purpose as you bravely navigate your first virtual event. Now, as you know, my great-grandmother Mary Kay believed in perseverance.
Hold on one second.
To overcome even the most difficult obstacles. I'm sure if she were here today, she would be just as impressed and grateful as I am for your dedication to continue to raise your voice and support the women who need it most during this difficult time. In fact, Kimberly, raising funds and bringing awareness to domestic violence is more important than ever. Recent reports show that since the outbreak of COVID-19, violence against women and girls, particularly domestic violence, has intensified. So by supporting the Mary Kay Foundation, together we can help ensure that women have access to shelters that provide a sanctuary where they can receive life-saving services. Now, this year alone, the Mary Kay Foundation has been able to donate essential goods like our amazing hand sanitizer to over 500 shelters across the U.S. In addition, we announced the opening of COVID-19 Grant Relief, which offers unrestricted funds to 59 domestic violence shelters for a total of $1.2 million. The shelters that we have assisted alone this year support over 1.5 million children and women annually in the United States. I want to extend my heartfelt thank you to you, Kimberly, for your leadership and your passion to tackle domestic violence in your community and support women not just in this moment, but also every day. I also want to thank your team for their dedication to making this event a success during this unprecedented time. And thank you to each person joining us now. Your generous contribution and participation in Fashions for a Purpose, which I am excited to announce is always a Mary Kay Foundation Top 50 fundraiser event, makes a real impact. You guys are the real heroes. You are making a difference. Cannot wait to see you back in person in seminar. We miss you. Thank you again. Mwah.
Oh my gosh, was that so awesome? I'm so proud of her, and I'm so glad that she was able to come with us this morning. She just fills my heart. Well, now I have somebody really special I want to introduce you to, and she was my very, very first speaker back in 2015. I met her at Stand Strong. I'm not muted. Hi. Am I muted? Can you hear me? Y'all can hear me.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I want to introduce to you somebody who's had an amazing influence on my life. She was my first acquaintance, as I mentioned a moment ago, in Stand Strong, and she has been a really big part of my personal healing. I talk with her a lot. Beth Robb has worked in the field of victim advocacy for 18 years. She's an assistant director for the Christopher G. Money Victim Witness Center in San Luis Obispo County at the District Attorney Office. The Victim Witness Assistance Center mission is to reduce the trauma, frustration, and inconvenience experienced by victims, witnesses, and family members affected by crime. Beth is a member of the Human Trafficking Task Force and the Intimate Partner Violence Coalition Center. Previously, Beth was known as Stand Strong, where she was the director of volunteers and outreach, and she attended degrees from both Cuesta College and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Currently, Beth enjoys living in Morro Bay with her two cats, Hide and Seek. so cute. I'd like to go ahead and turn it over to you, Beth. Thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I also have with me advocate Davina Diaz. She is on as well. Her video is not working this morning, so she is joining us by phone. Can you say hi, Davina? I want to make sure your audio is working. Uh-oh, I can't hear. Um, anyway, we'll figure out the audio in a little bit. And so I just wanted to start by thanking um, uh, Kimberly for having us back to talk real quick. I really just appreciate the opportunity during this kind of fun fundraiser. We're going to see some great fashion. I love the prizes and I appreciate everybody joining. And I love the opportunity that we have a moment to just do some education. What kind of resources do we have in this county? And we're going to talk really briefly about domestic violence, what to look for, who to call. And then we're going to talk a little bit about human trafficking. That has become a real issue in this specific county. And many times it is a partner or a boyfriend that is trafficking young women or young girls. So with that, we already kind of went over the mission statement real briefly. This is what we do. This is our mission and our goal, and kind of who we see at Victim Witness in the district attorney's office is any crimes against persons. So we are assisting victims of domestic violence, child abuse, everything from homicide to property, and we're giving them services such as crisis intervention or court escort, especially for victims of domestic violence or victims of human trafficking. It can be terribly hard to then have to go to court. And so we're providing court escort to give them that support as they're going through the process. And we're hooking them up with resources such as Stand Strong or Freedom Calling and helping them kind of get that ongoing services for healing. And we want to be part of that healing process. Many times the criminal justice system can feel very much like they're causing trauma because the victim has to tell their story, to testify or to get prosecution. We'll help with restitution assistance as well, which can be really big for victims, and provide them with help to get therapy, maybe some medical bills if they have medical needs, and those kind of resources as well. One of the things that really guides us is Marcy's Law. And Marcy Nicholas was a beautiful young student back in the early 80s at the University of Santa Barbara. She was in an abusive dating relationship. She broke up with her abuser and he started stalking her. He stalked her for a while. And this, you can see this is back in the early 80s. And in 1983, he killed her. And so her family buried her. About a week after the funeral, her mother and brother were visiting her graveside. They came back from the graveside, went to the store, and there was the ex-boyfriend who'd killed their daughter standing in the store. And he confronted him, and it was a ugly incident. And they realized, okay, the defendants have all these rights, and they hadn't been told that he was bailed out. They hadn't been told anything about the case. And so then they really fought for 17 rights for victims. And it was signed, you could see, they went through the whole process, and in November 4th, 2008, it was signed into the California Constitution, 17 rights for victims. And that's really kind of the base of what we work off of. And it's things like notification, a right to speak. We help them with victim impact statements at sentencings and those kind of things. But it really came from this tragic place to get these rights. Victim Witness has many different kind of like sections. We all kind of work a general caseload, and then we have specialties. And you can see at the very bottom, DV and SA stand for domestic violence and sexual assault. We have advocates specifically work on this caseload because it is such a specialty caseload. The dynamics can be difficult. You need to know what the resources are. We also have a property. We have people who work with elders and disabilities. And then, of course, we are the advocates that would respond to any mass victimization event that happened. Thankfully, we have not been activated for that, and we hope we never are, but we do have that capability. Let's talk about domestic violence for a minute in the pattern. when we were watching the pre-show, you could really see the pattern or hear it in the stories. It's a pattern of coercive behavior to gain power and control over somebody. Abusers use outbursts, abusers use violence. You heard the one story of the woman who it started after a honeymoon, right? Those are patterns of behavior to gain power and control. And the types of abuse can range: physical abuse, emotional abuse. You heard the one story where the woman talked about economic abuse, right? Spent everything out of savings, charged up the credit cards. I personally took a crisis call when I worked at Stand Strong of a bank branch manager, high-powered woman, well-educated, and she had to turn over her wallet and keys to her abusive husband on Friday when she got home from work, and she got them back Monday morning to go back to work. The economic abuse was intense to keep her in power and control, and she worked at a bank. Um, and the violence can really happen between anybody. It can happen between spouses, exes, boyfriends, girlfriends, same-sex relationships. And these types of abuse are really wrapped around what's called the cycle of violence. And this is kind of a graphic of that. You will start over in tension building where, have you ever walked in the room and you know something happened? You're not quite sure, but you're like, something happened here. Something's off. That's in the home. And children feel that. The same brain power that gives children the ability to learn language and observe our society, they absorb that violence and tension as well in the home, which is why it's important to work with children. And it goes up into abuse occurred. When the abuse occurred, it can be breaking glass, it can be putting a hole in a wall, anything that's that. And then it moves around into reconciliation. And that is where the abuser will say, well, if you hadn't done this, I wouldn't have had to hit you. They minimize the abuse. They give them gifts, say, I'm sorry, it'll never happen. And then what happens is the relationship goes into a calm period. And this gives the victim hope. This is going to, it's over. That was the one thing. This is kind of the good times, the calm, the normal. And then it goes back around the cycle. And all these different types of abuse play into this cycle of violence, and really gain that power control, especially that calm period helps gain that power control and can make it very difficult for a person to leave. People ask, why doesn't somebody just leave? And it's because the types of control are gradual. They're not the first date. They take time. And then they're severe. They're built, an abusive person will build it to keep that control in the relationship. So for different resources, I put these in chat so I won't go over them in depth. But one of the things to keep in mind is if you know somebody in the relationship that you are concerned about, one of the easiest things to do is say, hey, here's some numbers you can call and talk to somebody on a crisis line. They don't have to be ready to leave, but they can talk about the resources. They can talk to somebody to see what a plan is. The more a person plans to leave, the better their success is when they do leave the relationship. And when I was at Stand Strong, we found that it takes about 7 to 9 times for a person to leave a domestic violence relationship before they actually get out. And it's that pulling back that the abuser will do. So with that, I'm gonna, Davina, were you able to get on?
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect. So just tell me when your slide change. Yay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Davina Diaz, and I am an advocate with the Christopher G. Money Victim Witness Assistance Center under the District Attorney's Office here in San Luis Obispo. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, let me just minimize my side, a little bit about human trafficking. Human trafficking is a form of modern day slavery. It is identified as there is labor trafficking and sex trafficking. And I'm going to have you, Beth, I'm going to kind of go through this. I'm not sure how much time we have left.
Okay.
Um,
One do
thanks.
stats. Yeah.
So I'm going to have you just go back. Sorry, Beth. So with under human trafficking, we have labor trafficking and sex trafficking. Labor trafficking is any form of anything that's under agriculture, any forced begging, nail salons. So forced labor, forcing someone to do a form of labor for no money at all. Then there's sex trafficking, which is forced prostitution. There is child sex tourism, pornography, and massage parlors. Again, with labor trafficking, it does include the forced labor in underground markets, sweatshops, any construction sites, restaurants, and traveling sales crews as well. So I'll have you go on to the next slide. So here are a few statistics for you. Every trafficked child is purchased for sex 5 to 4 times a day. There's a 7-year lifespan for a child victim once that child is taken. There is about 96% of trafficking victims are female, and 50% of trafficking victims are children. Now, these are statistics that were gathered through Deliver Fund, which is from a law enforcement, kind of brought together for law enforcement to be able to collect statistics nationally. So these are just for California. So next slide.
Okay.
Now, some red flags you may want to look for a victim who is going through any sex trafficking, labor, or sex. Might want to observe their body language. They may be closed off, no eye contact, kind of in a submissive state. Their trafficker will be the one to answer any questions on their behalf. So they do not want their victim who they are controlling, they do not want them to speak or give any sort of clue that they are being trafficked. They can give a false identification or state that their pimp is their father or their boyfriend. So you just want to look at other red flags. So the lack of their identification. So even asking them, may I see your ID? Or do you have any form of identification? If they're not carrying it and the pimp hands it over to you, that is a possible sign that he is the trafficker. And I'm going to say he or she because it can be male and it can be a female. There have been female traffickers. It is a smaller percentage than male traffickers, but I want you to keep in mind that there are female and male traffickers. Next slide.
Okay.
There are some resources for human trafficking. We do have a national human trafficking hotline. It is 888-3737-8888. We do a lot of work with the Central Coast Freedom Network, Her Haven. We do a lot of work with the Polaris Project as well. We have gone out just here in our Tri-County with Santa Barbara County and San Luis Obispo County on operations and have succeeded in and I would say saving, because victims or survivors who have gone through human trafficking don't like to use the word to be saved, because they don't feel that they need to be saved from anything. They just want help and want assistance. So we have helped and we have assisted those survivors of human trafficking, and several were able to get out of the life. We did have a few that did go back into the life because that was all that they knew. And that is also due to their psychological trauma that they have gone through while they were in the life, which is the life of human trafficking, of the fears of deportation, their fear of going back to their family and being rejected. So then they go back into the life. They don't have any knowledge of normalcy. So all they know is sex trafficking or forced labor. So we're very happy that we can all come together and help and provide services for all of these survivors. And next slide. And I believe we did put the resources in the chat box, correct, Beth?
Yeah, I put both that slide and this slide in the chat. If
Okay.
you, we're gonna wrap it up there, and I'll stop sharing my screen. One thing I do want to say is I did not put in the chat, which I will in just a minute, what we call a flyer that is pointers for parents or anybody, aunts, anybody, to open the conversation about internet crime and cyber stalking with children. So many children are online now, so I will put that in the chat as well if you know a parent that can open that conversation, because a lot of traffickers do recruit kids online as well. So with that, thank you so much for having us here today, and I really appreciate everything you're doing.
Beth, that was amazing. And I love your backdrop, your visual. Nice job.
Thank you.
We went through a whole bunch of them this week. This is great. Great. Sorry, Davina, that we couldn't see you, girl, but we appreciate your, you know, I can't even imagine as a mommy to be in a position of what you do. Like, my brain can't even wrap around that at all. So what you do is just amazing, and we appreciate you. And we love the idea of you working with our hotels locally. I have a couple of hotels that would be interested in having some training with you that I've talked to since we had this conversation last week. So I super appreciate you, and we'll talk more offline. So thank you both for your excellence this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kimberly.
Okay. All right, drum roll, somebody, everybody hit their desk, drum roll, because it's time. Yes, finally, we've made it to the fashion show. We are gonna turn this over to Old Orchid live down there right now. We have a beautiful backdrop, everything's going. It's gonna be at Trattoria Olivito. I don't say it near as beautiful as the owner. She'll be on in just one moment. She is our independent cabbie facilitator and personal stylist, Amy Curdy. She's been in cabbie for 8 years. I have known her for 7, the entire time I've been down here. Amy is going to be generously donating 10% of all sales from her fashions until the end of this season for the fashion show sponsorship. And then she's also offering a $100 gift certificate in one of the fabulous raffles, along with a $50 gift certificate if you're local, well, even if you're not local, for that amazing restaurant. And so, Amy, I don't know where you are on my screen, girl, but let's get you up and let's go live right down to Old Orchid. And I'm so grateful it's not so hot today. I bet our cameras, where is Amy? Amy, I don't even see you on here. Oh, glitch number 3, get excited. Dun, da, da, dun, 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 dun. There's Amy. Amy is not, there we go. Come on, Amy, jump online here. if you have a favorite section of what you've enjoyed so far, throw it in the chat box. We want to see. If by chance we're in virtual for next year and there's something that you would like us not to see, then maybe throw that in the chat box and we'll put that into our circle of recap for tomorrow when we get together. Definitely, I'm going to have on the phone ringing in the background. That's my number one. Oh my God, I can't believe that happened. All right, looks like Amy is live down there. I don't see you here, but Amy, let's have you jump on and get the party started down there.
We are here. Can you hear me okay?
There you are. Oh my God,
Good morning.
good morning.
Good morning. Well, I have some live guests with me today, and they have been waiting anxiously for the past hour to see these fashions. So I want to dig in. Oh, they're clapping. They're so excited. I want to welcome you to Fashions for a Purpose, ladies, and thank you for hanging in there through the presentations and what wonderful information we've gotten this morning, and wonderful reminders of things that we can do to prevent and focus and treat domestic violence. And so thank you so much for enlightening us, Kimberly, and all the wonderful speakers on here. And I want to give a special shout out to my assistant this morning, Steve, who has set up this beautiful space for us at our beautiful restaurant, Trattoria Uliveto in Old Orchid. So it's such an honor to have been asked to do the fashion portion of this event today. I want to welcome the guests that are present with us live, and then of course all of you that are online virtually. So just a little bit about me. I chose to have this part-time career in fashion because I really believe that clothes can truly transform a woman's life from the outside inward. And when we feel great, we step into the world more fully, our unique selves. We're able to contribute freely to those that are around us. And I believe that that truly is life-changing. So let's get this show started and bring our models on out. So I'm going to invite Sammy to join us first. Yay. And there's a little teeny screen that you can see yourself there. So she's going to go, yeah. Can you see yourself? Okay. Get a little bit closer maybe. All right. So Sammy is a local physical therapist, and she specializes in pelvic floor dysfunction. And she's also a personal trainer and a health specialist. You can follow her on Facebook. She's really, really awesome. She's mom to twin boys, Jack and AJ, and wife to vineyard manager, Jim. And she loves to work out and eat tacos. And Sammy is wearing today our fabulous Slim Boyfriend jeans. And if you can see, they've got little stamped stars on them. They're so, so cute with an unfinished hem, which is so on trend right now. And then she's wearing the beautiful Harmony blouse with all these gorgeous colors, and big sleeves are so having a moment right now. So you want to have lots of flounce and frills and extra stuff on your sleeves right now, because your shirt is your statement. And then she's got the gorgeous flounce jacket, which it's so warm. She's taken that off, but it's a darling little herringbone plaid jacket, which is so cute. All right. Thanks, Sammy. Yay. And then she's going to walk through the audience while I bring out Gina. Gina is a local realtor covering the San Ynez Valley to Shell Beach. She's mom to 3 boys, Ryan, Davis, and Caden, and wife to Mike, a serial golfer and business manager at Veg Boss. And she's the gal that we all go to for advice. She is wearing our darling Aberdeen plaid blouse and navy blue and black check. And then she's got our fabulous button fly skinny cords, which are a high rise. She's belted them, so you can see all the little detail there. And she's locked and loaded. And they're in a beautiful kind of butterscotch color that really are going to go with everything. So look at these as a neutral. So just beautiful. Thanks, Gina. And then again, Gina's going to go see the crowd, weave through there. And next we have Amy Dolan. Amy is a local elementary school teacher at Adams School in Santa Maria. Let's give a hand for all the teachers out there right now. They are working double time, maybe even triple time. She doesn't want to talk about teaching right now. It's Saturday. She's an independent mom raising 4 children, Mallory, Olivia, Andrew, and Polly. And you're going to meet her daughter, Olivia, in a moment. She's one of our models this morning. And she is one of the most loyal friends and listeners around. So you want to have her in your corner, let me tell you. So she's wearing those same boyfriend jeans that you saw on Sammy with the little stamped stars. And she's rolled those up and given them a little bit more of a fun look there. And then she's wearing our Dottie top, which is that gorgeous butterscotch color that would look great with those corduroys that Gina was wearing. And then our beautiful navy slant cardigan. Who doesn't need a great like fisherman's knit cardigan in your wardrobe for the fall? It's so beautiful, and navy blue is just so classic. So she looks great. That's Amy. Thank you, Amy. All right. I'm going to check really quick in the chat to make sure I'm not in any trouble. Okay. Let me move. Oh, we've got my another friend, Amy. We've got a lot of Amy's in this group. Amy is a high school art teacher. Another teacher. Round of applause for the teachers. Thank you so much. Mom of 4 to Colin, Ethan, Jacob, and Lily. Wife to Stan, who's VP of Sales and Marketing at BIPAC. And she is a devout nature lover. She is wearing something she could wear in nature. She's got the wildflower top on with the McQueen faux Sherpa jacket, which is just a fleece cozy loveliness. And then she's got our high-rise skinny jeans on as well. And we're loving the higher rise for ladies now because we all are tired of pulling up our jeans when we get up from the table. We don't do that anymore. It's fantastic. And isn't that top beautiful? It's got just so many fun colors in that. It really does look like she's running through a field of wildflowers.
Oh boy.
Yes. Love it. Thank you, Amy. All right. And then we have Olivia. Olivia is Amy Dolan's daughter, and she is a 6th grader at Joe Nightingale School. She loves raising her little bunnies, and she also loves fashion. So she was so excited to be in the fashion show today. So Olivia is wearing our darling new little cargo joggers this season. These were a limited piece that we brought out in a French terry. They're just so yummy and cozy. And then she's wearing it with our little snap top in this really beautiful kind of arugula green, I would call it, with cute little daisy prints. And then notice we've got a little hoodie that she's just wrapped around her waist. Tied that around. That could be a cute little little sweatshirt. And she's getting her photograph taken right now. And how cute with this little hat and some sandals. This perfect little fall transition outfit while it's still so warm out. So love that, Olivia. Thank you. Hey. All right. Next, I have Elaine. And Elaine is my friend that is an owner at a wonderful shop in Orchid called Parable Candle Company. So if you need candles, Elaine is your gal. So if you can go a little bit closer to that camera, you can't really see yourself that well, but we want to see you. They want to see you. Perfect. Elaine is wearing the Maestro jacket, which is just fantastic. So flattering. Everybody needs this coat. It's got snaps, with a little matte snap detail. And then she's wearing our seismic top with this fun little peplum detail, all these great neutral colors. It's got that little butterscotch in it. It would also look really cute with those corduroys. But we've got her in the little gray high skinny jeans. How cute are those? Lots of distressing. That's still very, very all, in the runway and what have you. So that's not going away. And she just looks fabulous. And we're loving Elaine as a blonde. She's changed her hair color recently, and I'm really loving it so much. And on top of Elaine owning a beautiful camel shop and being a female entrepreneur, which I love supporting, she's also been in the healthcare industry for, did you say 30 years?
Yes, an RN for 30.
An RN for 30 years. So frontline worker right here, along with owning her own business, she's also caring for people at Marion. So we love that so much. Thank you, Elaine. Also, mom to 2 wonderful adult children, daughters that are managers at our local Starbucks.
Oh, wow.
So think of them when you get your coffee.
That's awesome.
Yes. Thanks, Elaine. Cute shoes, by the way.
Yeah.
I do not sell those shoes, but I wish I did.
So cute.
All right. So I'm wondering if Sammy was able to make it in record time. She did.
Yay.
I'm asking a lot of these girls. All right. So I already told you a little bit about who Sammy is, but she's got a new outfit on now, ladies. And I always love black and denim. It's such a no-brainer, and it's just so easy to wear. So she's got on our beautiful crossover cami. This is sized 0 to 16, so you really can get just the right fit. It has a little side zipper to get yourself into it nicely. And then the Goals cardigan. What I love about this cardigan is it's very feminine. It's got like a little puff sleeve but it's also got kind of more of a sporty button. So we like to juxtapose those things so it's not too feminine, right? We like a little bit of a balance, especially since she has 2 twin boys and a husband, right? There's a lot of testosterone in her home. She's had to embrace the whole sports thing. And then she's got a different jean on today, right? This one is the cinch skinny. This is one of our best-selling jeans. We've done it in white, we've done it in black. And this season we've got this nice dark wash, and it's again a nicer, higher rise, really locks and loads you. Great wash, no distressing. So this is probably a work appropriate jean, right? Which is great. Love it. Thank you, Sammy.
Nice.
All right. She's a natural. She keeps texting me that she's not a model, but I disagree. I think she's got it. All right. Amy Dolan, are you ready? Ooh, she's running. I like to make them sweat a little bit. They have to earn their champagne in that room. All right. So Amy is wearing the Replay top, which is this great basic black. Put it in your cart. Everyone should own this blouse. I love that it's got some nice arm coverage because we're not always feeling great about our arms depending on the time of the year. Just such a no-brainer. And she's got on the same pants as I do, the Carpenter pant, which is in this gorgeous smoky purple color, which purple is a huge color this season, which worked out so perfectly for this event since purple is the color for domestic awareness. And she's also got this great Regency coat, which of course it's far too warm to be wearing this snuggly piece. Maybe you gals in Chicago or back in New England can rock this coat right now, but we are not ready. But it's got so many beautiful colors in it. And I love the little fringe. She's taken the sash that goes with the coat and worn it as a little belt. So cute. So you kind of get a little twofer with that. And it's just lovely. I love this with your little yellow shoes. You're so cute. Love it. Thanks, Aim. All right. Ooh, they're even clapping for her. Oh, they clap for the teachers. The teachers and the nurses, they clap for.
She
All right.
wants him back a couple steps.
Okay. All right. So then we've got Gina coming back out, and she can't get enough of these cords. She couldn't take them off.
There you go, right there.
She's still wearing them. And actually, just so you know, these are her personal pair. She had to buy these this season. She loves them. Right. And they are even hemmed for her. Love it. Yes. We always say Cappy's ready to alter, not ready to wear. You got to do a little work, especially if you're more petite. Get the right fit. So this time we've had her have her with our classic denim blouse this season, which is this fabulous rayon tencel. Everybody needs to own a denim blouse in their wardrobe. It's a no-brainer, especially in Santa Maria with all of our Western themed events that we will someday go to again. And then she's got the darling little leopard scarf. This is a really kind of an old school vintagey feel. You can wrap it through the little hole. And there's a matching tote bag that's kind of, you should almost be carrying that right now, that matches the scarf that we'll show you later. Yeah, but super cute. So thanks, Gina. Love that look. So again, those corduroys just go with absolutely everything. Just put them on your list. You have to have them. And Amy Otremba again. She's wearing those, woo, I know, it's the little purple under the sea moment when you get through there. I love it. Okay, so Amy's wearing the gray skinny jeans like Elaine was wearing with the great little distressing in the knees. So she can't wear these to work. So she's probably not going to be purchasing these today. But I love the mix of the prints. So we've got the stellar top, which is these little micro star print, and then the Highland shirt, which is this great plaid. And I love the inside of the plaid too, because it's actually got a little contrast print. So it's almost like a jacket, right? Yeah. And that would be great to wear down with the horses, wouldn't it? It would. Might have to have that purchase. And then I love that these girls are wearing these hats. I have this crazy hat collection and I never wear hats because I have short hair and I feel like I look a little bit too masculine in them. But these gals with their beautiful mermaid hair, I mean, they just look so cute with the hats. All right, so then we've got Olivia. And Olivia's also twinning with me with the pants. So she's got the Carpenter pants on as well. Look how cute she is. Oh, and she stole my shoes. Do you love them? Those are Rothy's. Those are a great little hint, recycled plastic bottles, wonderful flats so you can wash them. Love them. Anyway, with our Serenity tee, which is this great heathered purple with a gray stripe. And then notice she's got this darling moto jacket, which I have to say, ladies, is sold out completely. This is one of our limited pieces, but I had to have her carry it just to taunt you with it. It really is a rock star piece. And Olivia's a rock star, right? Especially for being a model and she's in 6th grade. I mean, that's a lot to ask of a 6th grader, right? All right, Olivia, you look darling. Thank you. Super cute. And then Elaine. This dress has been very popular today. I believe this is the dress that Miss Kimberly is wearing, our hostess with the mostess over there. Elaine's got it on as well. Look how beautiful this looks. Just gorgeous. This, right, and especially with it being so warm. I told Kimberly too, yeah, wear it 3/4 sleeves. So pretty. Love this print. And it has a little, oh, there she's waving at you so you can see her. And there's your twin. This is just a beautiful dress. It's called the Ellery dress. I have it on my mannequin over here as well. And so you can just see this looks great on every size and shape. It's just absolutely beautiful. Be great for a fall wedding. Just any kind of little event that you're attending. Really pretty for the holidays too. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Elaine. And you know, who doesn't love a one and done? The outfitting is so easy. You just, the dress, pair of nice shoes, you're good to go. Love it. Thank you so much. All right. And then Sammy might still be accessorizing. Oh my gosh, she brought props.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
She's ready. This
Look
is
out.
I told her I want to start playing tennis again, and now she's just rubbing it in my face.
Oh
All
my
right, so this is
goodness.
actually way more Sammy speed, right? This kind of look. So we've got our fantastic camouflage leggings this season in
Nice.
great gray and black camo. Love these. We had these in solid black last season. They were a huge seller. Brought them out in camo. So cute. And then we've got this great little 2-piece black set here. So you get the little muscle tank and then the little it's a little topper, and you can wear that separately, right? So you could throw that on over your workout top when you're wanting a little bit of coverage in the morning. It's got the little thumb holes. And then obviously Sammy's going to wear this playing tennis. Don't sweat in it though. I need it back. So we love our athleisure wear, and that's obviously with people working from home this year, it's been a really, really strong seller for us. All right, so Gina is going to show us what this looks like as well. Gina is not going to show us that because someone else is coming out. I'll take whoever I can get. I'm not picky.
No.
We're making them go pretty fast, and then you girls are stopping them over there to touch and feel. That's not helping anything either.
The price of success.
Right? Okay, I've got Gina here. Gina's going to also show us those camouflage leggings as well, but she's wearing the matching jacket. So if you want to have the whole set, it's an option for you.
Nice.
As this so darling. And what I love that what Cabby did with this is we kept the back black. So it's going to give a little bit more of a slimming, fit that way, because if it was all camouflage, just maybe a little bit too much. So really, really flattering. And it's got some nice coverage as far as the length goes. So it does cover a portion of your backside, which we always love. And then this is just a so easy, effortless chic. And I think you could still like show property in that, especially if like a ranch, something more casual. So don't forget, if you need to do any real estate, Gina's your girl on the Central Coast. Just gonna give them a little plug. I mean, I'm not paying them to model today, so right.
No.
Okay, love that look. So cute. And then oh, you did a quick change. Oh, Amy, it's so cute. One of my models had got the wrong order. It's totally fine. I would have taken her anyway. So she's wearing, again, our plain black lanky leggings this season. So if you wanted just a solid legging, we have a black legging, really, really flattering. And then look at our ATC cowl. And ATC stands for around the clock, because these are the pieces that you're going to want to wear nonstop. Look at all that fun paneling, all different kind of mixed media on this piece, and that little kind of peekaboo in the back. So fun. And she's kind of dressed it up with some accessories. So again, something that's more a little casual and could look kind of athletic, looks really chic with the accessorizing. So super cute.
Very nice.
Love it, Amy. Thank you. Thanks for the quick outfit change. That looks stressful. I wouldn't want to be you. All right, we're moving on to Amy O. And she is in a darling outfit. Now, this is definitely work appropriate. Ooh, I love how you belted that.
Yeah.
This is an outfit keeper, I think, right here. All right, so this is our Spencer jacket, and I believe we called it that for Lady Spencer Diana, Princess Diana, right? Because it's really got a little princess feel to it in this gorgeous kind of cranberry red. So it's a really beautiful, very wearable red. And then the cheerful blouse is our Heart of Cabby piece this season. Cabby has a foundation that supports women who have lost their homes due to natural disasters. And we like to help come in and bring new clothing to women who've lost everything. So when you buy a blouse like this, you're supporting our foundation, which is helping other women all around the country. And a lot of that's been happening with these fires. So we really need your support. So that's the cheerful blouse. I love a little fun change on the sleeves. And then she's wearing our black skinny jeans. Who doesn't need a great solid black jean for work that really looks like a pant? So you could get away with these, definitely. Very cute. Thank you so much. And then Olivia has those same little black skinny jeans on, just in a smaller size, obviously, because she's just so cute and tiny. So that's our black skinny jean with our gorgeous square neck pullover. And there's a little matching camisole under that. If you can do a little twirl, you can see. So that gives her a little bit more length on the back right there. Really pretty adjustable straps. And then we've tied a little scarf around her waist. That's a silk scarf this season to bring all the colors together, the black, red, and white. Super fun. Love it. And I love the animal print shoes. Did you go shoe shopping? You had those already? Super cute. Super cute. We were all about what shoes are we going to wear with all these outfits. So love that. And then Elaine is in those awesome gray skinny jeans again, the high gray skinny with the distressing. And then this is our Sinatra blouse. I guess there's a song that Frank wrote called Polka Dots, something about polka dots. So that's why they decided to call this the Sinatra blouse. So fun. It's got a little flutter. Again, everything's all about those big statement sleeves this season. And there is a matching long skirt that goes with this blouse. So if you want an all over kind of look, that's another outfit option for you. But I just love it back to jeans. So cute. You just can't go wrong with black and white polka dots. It's a no-brainer. Super cute. Love it. Thanks so much for modeling, Elaine. Busy lady. All right, we're rounding things up. We've got a few more outfits to show you. Sammy, are you here? All right.
Yay.
So Sammy is wearing those great skinny jeans again, but now she's got our bird watcher top on and the great little citizen jacket. So this mustard color is really big as well this season. And when gals say, I'm not sure I can wear that color, I always tell them, it's all about your makeup. And so Mary Kay, Kimberly can help you out with that. A bold lip, a little bit more of a matte complexion, and you can absolutely rock that color. But what a pretty little flounce sleeve on this piece. And it does have little swallows all over it, which is so pretty. And again, I just love that pop. It's like a jean jacket, but just this great pop of color. So fun. And you had matching earrings. I love that. So perfect. Love it. Thank you so much. And then Gina is wearing another one of her own outfits. She's got the high gray skinny jeans. You've seen these on a whole lot of bodies this morning. So great. And then this is like lifestyle wear, the simple tee. And then she's like, do I have to put the sweater on? It's way too warm. But it's a great sweater for those chilly mornings, chilly evening. It's called the Tilt Cardigan, and it's got great neutrals, gray, and kind of a camel color. So pretty. Goes with everything. So pretty with your hair coloring too. Love that. Great basics. So that is Gina. Thank you so much. And then Amy is back again, and you're going to see that fun yellow jacket again, but on somebody with a different complexion, right? So Amy's wearing our citizen jacket with the liner tank. Great little sleeveless, easy knitwear to wear this season, and she had the perfect shoes to go with this. And there's those little star boyfriend jeans again that we love. And again, I love how you pop that color with the little purse. That's so cute, really fun. Love that look. Thank you. So don't forget, you've heard it here. You need to get something in purple this season, and you need to get something in that great little mustardy yellow color. All right. I don't think I gave Elaine much time to change. Did I, Elaine? I don't think I did. Are you ready? Oh, she needs shoes though. That was a quick turnover for them. And the gals want to talk. So that not the gals, the models, the gals in the audience want to talk with the models. So we have that going on too. I'll take who I can get. Woo! All right. Now this is real reality here. I love this. So there's those gray skinny jeans, but we've got the twist pullover with it. Gorgeous teal color. Look at that back. Isn't that fun? So it's a really fun surprise, which is why she put her hair up. Now I get why you put it in a pony. Love that look. Very cute. Sorry. It looks so good with your eyes, that color. So teal's a really strong color this season too. And I always love wearing teal because it's the color for ovarian cancer awareness. So all the colors sort of have a real special meaning, it feels like. Love that. Okay, do I have anybody else ready? All right, come on out. I don't know who said yes, but come on out. Oh, there we go. There's Elaine, and she's wearing, oh good, I'm so glad to see this blouse on you. Perfect. This is the sequel blouse. Again, look at all those, that fun sleeve, that great detail. And it's grounded with a beautiful cream color, but it's got navy blue, chocolate brown. It's got that beautiful mustardy gold color, bright orange. So this really could go with so much, just with a great pair of black trousers. Love this look so much. So pretty. Probably you're going to have that. And the jacket, the black jacket. That's a no-brainer. I know. Love it. Thanks, Elaine. All right. I have just 2 more looks for you guys. I have Olivia. Oh, actually, maybe I don't know. I have Sammy in one more look, and she said this was going to be the hard one. Oh, that looks fantastic on you. Love it. Okay, this is our last look, ladies, and this is like for the businesswoman chic, ready to kill it.
Nice.
Right? Isn't that fabulous? Steve, you're such a metro. You're loving all these looks.
I'm having a great time.
He's shopping for his wife.
Don't tell my wife.
I love it. All right, this is our gorgeous houndstooth suit this season. And you know, it's not necessarily that you have to wear these pieces together, although I asked Sammy to model it together, but it is just a killer, beautiful flared leg in Ponte knit. So this is very easy to travel in, so comfortable. So you get to travel all day in your car to get to a meeting. This would be super comfortable to wear and still look fantastic when you got out of the car. And then this little over tank that she's wearing is a piece underneath that really is meant to either wear as like a vest over a blouse, or you can wear it as she's wearing it, just as a little camisole to wear with your suits. But this is a great basic Ponte knit piece everybody should own. So great. That looks great. That was a quick outfit change. And boy, those pants are like a glove on you. They're perfect. They are great. Beautiful. Isn't that just gorgeous? Didn't our models do great? I made them work out. So ladies, I'm going to bring you all back out, I think, for a final wave and goodbye. And then we're going to turn it back over to Kimberly and get this event probably finished and smooth sailing. That was pretty smooth on our end.
It was awesome. You guys rocked it. You look amazing, Amy. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's so great.
Purple for you.
All those models.
Olivia, do you want to come out and take a last picture and wave goodbye? They're all coming back.
We're getting lots of great job text messages. Come on out. There we go. Okay, you have to scoot in just a little, right in front of the purple. Let everybody see you on the video. Scoot in tight. That's
good,
great.
good. Oh my gosh, y'all.
Oh yeah.
So
That's
great.
good.
Oh my gosh, it looks good. So good.
Hey.
I love
Next year, I want to do this live with you,
All right,
Kimberly.
girlfriend, we're doing this.
All right.
Great job. Let's give our models another round of applause. Yay! All right. Amy, thank you so much. I can't wait to come shopping. Yoo-hoo! All right. Are we back? I think we're back. Back on home turf. Here we go. Here we go. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. I have one sneaky little surprise. I just want somebody to pop in and say a quick hello. Wow, hey, Steve just photobombed us. That's awesome. All right. I have somebody special that she is so dear to my heart, and she reached out to me and is here this morning all the way from Texas. And let's see if we can get her on for a moment just to say hi. I think she has one quick little story to share with y'all. Jennifer, come say hi.
Hi, Kimberly. Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, good. Well, first of all, thank you for doing this event. And thanks to everyone else who worked hard on it. It was a great event. Loved the clothes. I can see that you wear short sleeves there in California all year long. Whereas, here, if we did a fashion show, it would be all winter, winter, winter. but it was a lot of fun. Love that last business suit. That was great. But
They have it in your size, I'm just saying.
oh, okay. The Mary Kay memory, I'm going to share a memory that I like that I'm going to share. It's really about Mary Kay's desire to help women and the founding of the Mary Kay Foundation and how she was always concerned about women's health. And her first, the first cause that we had for the Mary Kay Foundation was fighting cancers that affect women. And that was the very first fundraiser that Mary Kay personally ever held, was an event for raising money for cancer research. It was held, it was organized by one of our national sales directors.
Uh-oh. Glitch number 4.
Pink at the Park. It was a baseball game. Oh, did I go out? Can you hear
Just
me
for
now?
a quick minute. You're back. That's all
Oh.
right. Glitch number 4. We're rolling with it.
Well, it's my computer. I don't have a good connection, but they organized the first Pink at the Park baseball game, and Mary Kay agreed to come and throw out the very first pitch. So when Mary Kay gets there, the manager of the St. Louis Cardinals asked Mary Kay if she wants to practice, and she said, "Oh yes." So he gave her a glove, and as he says, he knew they were in trouble when she tried to put the baseball glove on the wrong hand. But they practiced and practiced and practiced, and she almost made it to the plate. She didn't quite make it to the plate, but there was something else that came out of that baseball game, and that was the Red Jacket program. Because when they were on the field, Mary Kay saw all these women with red jackets lined up from first base to third base and from home plate to third base. And she asked the directors there, she said, "What are all these red jackets about?" And they said, "Well, Mary Kay, if they have 3 recruits, they get to come on the field and wear a red jacket for the St. Louis Cardinals." Well, she thought that was such a great idea, wearing a red jacket for 3 recruits, that everywhere she went around the country saying, "And you should have your, the people that have 3 recruits wear red jackets." And she would give them the name of the director who started that program in St. Louis, and she became swamped with red jacket orders. She finally called Mary Kay and said, "Mary Kay, I'm in the Mary Kay business. I'm not in the red jacket business." And so that's when the company took over the Red Jacket program. It was all because of a fundraiser with Mary Kay.
Oh, that's so funny. Hey, Jennifer, we popped on and we didn't quite say who you are and how. Can you just give like a teeny synopsis of where you came, how, you know?
I worked at Mary Kay for 45 years. I started working my way through college, and then as soon as I got out of college, Mary Kay needed a secretary, and I became her secretary. I was 23 years old, and when I look back on it now, I think, what was she thinking? Because think about 23-year-old people that you know. I was young and stupid and naive, but Mary Kay was great because she saw potential in people and she knew how to bring out that potential.
Right. And you've been retired now for 2 years, 3 years?
3 years. I've been retired for 3 years, yes. But I always love to speak to the sales force. I always love to be with the sales force because there's just no people like Mary Kay people.
Well, we have missed you tremendously, and it's so wonderful to see you. You still look fabulous.
Well, thank you.
And running around with those grandbabies. I know we've talked when you've been babysitting all those grandbabies, and it's been just a super experience. And I'm so grateful you're still a big part of my life. And I know you have some really cool stuff coming up on the horizon, and we're just praying for all that success and just sending love back into your space, girl.
Well, thank you for doing this event. It's a great event.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. And we'll see you, I'm sure, next year. Hopefully in person. That would be so spectacular. All right, Jennifer, thank you so much. So as we bring this event to a close, through our glitches and through the tears, I don't know if you all had any tears, but I certainly have had some through just the emotion and just going back to our very first speech and just all the different things going on. I want to let you know 1 in 4 women and 1 in 7 men have been directly affected by domestic violence. Someone needs to hear this. Someone needs to know you are not alone. Your voice can be heard. Help is only a phone call away. When you smile at somebody randomly, whether it's in a parking lot or through a Zoom event, or just, I would always say, tucking in someone's tag, just walking through a mall or something like that, when that was a thing. Just that random act of kindness can really turn the heads and hearts of so many people. If you've witnessed something or someone being abused, speak up. You could be saving a life. A nothing could very well be something. It's okay to call a something in. Don't be afraid to do that. And if you are, call your hotlines. They're posted below, and they will be continually posted. And you can always find them on our Fashions for a Purpose Facebook page and our newly designed fashionsforapurpose.org website. I want to thank you all for spending time in front of your TVs, computers, with friends. If you've had some bubbly, if you were just drinking your coffee or sweeping the Cheerios off of your desktop so that you can be spending time with us this morning. I know it's been a challenge for each and every one of us through these last 8, 9 months, 10 months, however long. 2020 is a wash, whatever. But I want you to think about just doing a little something extraordinary for someone else. It won't always be easy. Trust me, designing this wasn't easy. We did it in 57 days. And I don't know, I've been patting myself on the back a little bit. Well, actually my team's been patting me on the back behind the scenes. And I'm overjoyed. But just remember, what you do, somebody's watching. A little person, a neighbor, somebody is watching what you do. So when you can find peace in your world, even with the chaos going on, know that somebody's watching you and you're making an example and you are helping somebody overcome. I hope that we have filled your cup in some way in knowing that you're making differences in lives across America. Today is the beginning of the end of domestic violence here and across America. I want to thank you each for coming. We're going to do our drawing right now. We're going to do our drawing. We have our big box going on, and this is for our cash rewards. Our little pearly box. Dun, dun, dun. Somebody is going to be winning some cash. Here, I'm not going to draw. You draw. I am not being responsible for cash drawings. Somebody's doing.
All right, we've got a winner.
Okay, remember, you need to be on to win. And let me just say, this person is local. This person has the opportunity of taking cash. Oh, I had some fake cash. I forgot to bring it on camera. So just imagine me waving a whole bunch. Oh, wait. You can have cash, or you can forfeit your cash for what's behind prize door number 5. That would be like a prize package number 5, because we had all kinds of people that donated items that were not able to go onto our prize donations. So I believe, oh, you know what, Sherry Black, we did not give you the name of this person. I'm going to go in and unmute her really quick. All right, so I just unmuted somebody. If that was you, where are you? Faith Robinson, you are our winner today. Where are you, Faith?
Woo, Faith!
Woohoo! Faith,
Wow.
you, girlfriend. All right, now we can't see your excitement, but we know that you are jumping for joy over there. We know
Yes,
you.
I am. Thank you.
So are you taking the cash, Faith, or are you going to be taking the prize that goes with that? Or
Yeah, I will donate the cash back and take the prize.
I love you, girl. You are so awesome. Well, you know where my house is, so anytime you just swing on by and we'll get that to you. So we're so excited. And let me tell you some of the things that are in that prize. There is a magnum of Opilo Mountain Zen. It is gorgeous. There are gift certificates up and down the Central Coast. There's a gorgeous basket from California Fresh, all kinds of great things. Anyways.
Oh, sounds awesome.
Yeah, there you go. Congratulations, Faith.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, that was super exciting. Don't forget to check out the raffle prizes are still going to be going on through November 8th. Prize package number 1, the tickets are running scarce on that. We're running down almost into single digits of that prize package. There's still opportunities to do that. We're taking donations straight through the end of the year, but for the raffle prizes, only till 9 p.m. on November 8th. And then we'll have that drawing that night. So Sunday night, it's going to be a holy winner. Woohoo. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. Am I forgetting something? All right. So we are, I was reminded to let you know that we're at about $5,200 that we've raised for this year. Remember, that's in 57 days, $5,200. Our goal was to be at 6,500. That was like our base minimum because that's what we did our very first year. And I want to go lower. I definitely want to go higher. Last year we did 12,000. We had a whole year to plan. Our goal is to hit at least 6,500 by November 8th. Let's just call it November. Well, actually we have till December 6th because that's the date we need to send our money in. So whoever you know, send them over to our raffles. That'll help. You can hit the donate button at any time. The links will be, that pre-show will be available on our Fashions for Purpose page. And if you have any questions, I'm pretty sure you all know how to get a hold of me. God bless you, each and every one of you. Thank you for helping dreams come true. Thank you for saving lives. And thank you, each and every one of you, for whatever participation you had in today's event. Have a great rest of your day.